Where does it say League of Legends? I don't know. I'll have to fix that later. I've wasted too much time on this. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another gameplay of Final Fantasy VIII. And I want to apologize for everybody for being late today. I will tell you why. I tried to go and install the Roses and Wine soundtracks, but apparently I have a older copy than the one Steam put out recently, or that was made for. I tried it 50 times, even called my buddy who it does work for. He got his directly from Steam. I didn't get this one directly from Steam. But it does not work. It does work, but you hear both soundtracks at the same time. You hear the original and the new one at the same time for everything. Battles, intros, just walking around, after the battles. So that was kind of annoying. And I was worried it would mess up something kind of maybe important in the game. But I tried to, I uninstalled it, reinstalled it, ran as administrator, all that funky stuff. Um, Deleted the original sounds, put the new sounds in, but all I could hear was actions. Like I could hear the fight, the battle itself, like attacking. But there was no battle music. There was no music walking around. So my copy is just too old, and so that sucks. I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do, but it did sound really good. I apologize. I was, looking forward to everybody, you know, so many people have requested it. Hey, you need to get the Roses and Wine. So I was going to go get it. I was going to do what y'all asked for, but it just does not work. Not on my version. So, that being said, be sure to leave a thumbs up. Be sure and subscribe. So, any future updates for the Game Killerz crew, any future episodes we put out, you will be alerted of it. Also, I'm either going to wait till this is over and do one for start a stream of the first Resident Evil HD remastered from Steam. I did buy it from Steam. um, Supposed to have new puzzles, or they redid the puzzles, so give it a little more content instead of just running. I know where this is at. Let's run here. Let's run there. They probably just rearranged everything, things in different spots, but the graphics look incredibly better. So I cannot wait to play it. I might give in and start it on a weekend, maybe like on a Sunday or something, because it won't take that long. I could easily beat that game in somewhere between, I don't know, I want to say 6 to 9 hours. Even with rearranged puzzles. There's only so many places they could put it. But that's one of my favorite games of that sort. And I've heard through a reliable source, Mr. Mark, that they are in the works of Resident Evil 2 or PC remastered and all that wonderful stuff. I cannot wait. I will definitely be on top of that if and when that does come out. So now that you've subscribed, thanks to YouTube's crappy new policy, you have to have 1,000 subscribers to monetize videos. I believe that starts February the 20th, I think it was. So that's like next week. I won't be able to monetize anything anymore. So here in a second, if y'all feel the need to make that green bar grow, it'll be up here, but in a second it'll be over there, right up top. When I change it over, that would just be awesome. So I'll move this out of the way. Let's see. And we had just gotten Eden. And I did what I said I was going to do. I ran around. See, there it is. And I went to Cactar Island. So let me turn this down just a bit. See, you would hear this music and the new music at the same time, and there was nothing I could do to make one of them go away except uninstall the Wine and Roses, which really stinks because I was really looking forward to it, and it sounded really cool. So, and that's why I ran over here to find out the battles. Right over there is Cactar Island, where I was leveling up Eden. Excuse me, my ear itches. Pardon me. And I've got her most of the way leveled up. I call it her because Eden's a girl's name in my book. I just got the expend 3 for 1 and 40% hit points, so I figured that was good enough. So really what we need to do now is go sleep somewhere and save, and then I believe the next thing we need to do is go back to the presidential palace. So we will just fly down here to FH. Oh wait, you know where we're at? Let's go buy some more Ultima. That's the... Maybe it's further this way. Where's the Shumi village? Should be right around here somewhere. Oh. Oh. I'm sorry, I'm on the wrong continent. Did I pass it? There it is. I knew it was around here somewhere. I really don't even remember how I'm junctioned and everything. I kind of like having Quake in my defense. Oh, okay, yeah, sorry. Wish we could just like run out and run back in and it'd be full. How many does she have, by the way? How many do I have? Oh, apparently I got... Of course I went the wrong way. Oh, she's got 91. I got 100 and he has 32. Okay. Oh, you know what? Well, I don't want to. They have a hotel here. We'll just go while we're here. I just didn't want to go down this big long elevator. See, I wish that thing would just be full. Of course, then I'd be broke. We still can't. Oh, we can get in here now. Wait, is this the hotel? Spending the night, yes. While we're here, she's the only one that doesn't have 4 and 4. We'll probably have to put death down here. And why would life be an elemental defense? That's a little weird. When the next time I fight a big boss, I might use that. They like to use meteor all the time. They like to put Quake over there on his hit junction. So that don't make no sense. Life and shell under elemental defense. All right. Now, on with the story. Alright, to the Presidential Palace, which means the air station. Oh, do we have encounter none on, or what's up? Probably not, because... Where am I? Oh, I'm up there. Dang. I was actually hoping to just stop by there and fight him. Uh-oh. sure it's not this way. I think I'm going like completely the wrong direction. Where is he waiting? Over here? Ward. Killerz. And that's probably... They finally get to meet. What is up with this country? Oh, sure. Hey there. Been wanting to meet you guys. You guys are the ones who were inside my head, right? Ellone told me. It was like there was some kind of waves running through my head. They gave us so much power during battle. We thought there were some kind of fairies flying over us. So I'm Laguna, President Laguna Lore of Esthar. Pleased to meet you. If we weren't in a state of emergency, I'd talk to you some more, but, well, whatever, let's talk. What do you want to know? You'll never get going if President Laguna keeps talking. So why don't you guys throw out some questions and he'll try to answer them. Man, you look way too serious. Well, let's start at the bottom. You know what I've been doing all my life, right? You were a silly Galbadian soldier. I didn't like your attitude at all, but I understood the bond between the three of you. Then you changed after you went to Wind Hill. Then Ellone was abducted by Esthar and you went on a journey to get Ellone back. You wrote articles and appeared in movies to get by. You were trying to find a way into Esthar. You somehow got into Esthar and rescued Ellone. I got a lot of help along the way. What I don't understand is, why are you the president? Want to know? It's a long story. Let's hear it. You want to hear it? Really? Okay, I'll tell you. I only set out to rescue Ellone, but of course that wasn't the end of the story. It's a country ruled by Sorceress Adele with the ingenious yet inhumane Odin. Both of them were interested in Ellone. We couldn't just pack up and leave. Adele will be angry. My research will be kaput. Odin only thought about his research. But while researching under Adele's orders, he was still making many inventions. It was a device to seal magic sealing facility. Maybe Adele can be defeated. I owed a big favor to the Adele Resistance, who helped me rescue Ellone. I spoke with my comrades. Two issues came up. First, stopping the crystal pillar from calling monsters from the moon and destroying everything like what happened in Centra. Second, freeing Esthar from Adele's hands. We planned and planned, based on my brilliant ideas, of course. We're back in Lunatic Pandora's research facility. Oh no. There's only one goal. Following Odin's instructions, we operated the panel and moved the crystal pillar. We set the course and the stop point in the ocean, and goodbye. Whoa. that was easy, but we were found out. So we gathered for a final battle to lure Adele to Adele appeared as we expected. What's going on? We hunted down the culprit who moved the crystal pillar. Where? Inside there, Ellone's been taken hostage. I knew she would... Oh, it's a she. Yeah, right. I knew she would go in right away if I mentioned Ellone. You... See, it's supposed to be a girl, but it looks like a dude. You thought I would fall for that trick? Adele realized that Ellone was a hologram, but it was too late. Yeah, of course. My plans are always perfect. Kuro sword now. Ha ha ha, piece of cake. Adele was careless. She may be a sorceress, but after all, she was human. Looks like a dude, man. We succeeded, but we couldn't keep such a dangerous sorceress around as a trophy. We had to do something. So we decided to send her far, far away. Someplace very far into outer space. That about wraps up that part. But the real work began after that. A fierce debate ensued about who should govern this country after Adele was gone. I wasn't paying close attention while they made me up to be this hero of the revolution, and I ended up being president. Odin made a lot of noise about wanting to do research on Ellone. It was a mistake to send Ellone alone back to Rain. Rain died and Elle was sent to the orphanage. If I had only gone to Windhill with Ella, I would have been able to see Rain one last time. Rain was dead, Ellone missing. My job kept me busy. I was left here thinking about this and that, and before I knew it, all this time had passed. Well, that's about it. What the heck has he done with his life? Don't you wonder? When Ellone was about 2, there was a massive hunt for girls in Esthar. Esthar soldiers came to Windhill, and Ella's parents resisted. They were killed on the spot. The massive hunt was to find the successor for Esthar's ruler, Sorceress Adele. Ellone was raised by Rain, who lived next door, and I came to know her. Then there was another massive hunt for a successor in Esthar again. Elle was taken away, even though I was there. It's the most painful episode of my life. So I rescued her and sent her off to Windhill. Shortly after that, Rain died, and Ellone was sent straight to an orphanage. Why didn't you go back to Windhill with her? I wanted to, but I had my reasons. I found out about this afterwards, but The reason why Ellone had to leave the orphanage was because of her special power. Doc Odin wanted to do research on Ellone's special power. He looked for her everywhere. The owners of the orphanage were Sid Kramer and his wife Ida. You know them better than I do. The Kramers took Ella out of the orphanage to protect her. They prepared a big ship to accommodate her. Gracious of them, huh? After a while, the ship turned into another orphanage, and Elle looked after all the kids. She said her life on the ship was a happy one, but who knows? Hey, what's up? No, I don't speak Spanish. But don't forget to leave a thumbs up and subscribe. Anyway, where was I? I don't know how she could have been happy on a ship. She was on the ship for over 10 years. That ship was attacked by Galbadia recently. Esther's ship rescued them and she finally met up with me. It was pure luck that we found her. I was out in space at the time. Ellone followed me out to space. Little Elle was all grown up. Then she told me everything. Did she get back safely from space? Our escape pod rescue team was a little late. Ellone was taken into custody by Galbadia. She's inside Lunatic Pandora. We're going to rescue her. Help us out, okay? Phew. Alright, now to the main part. Straight to the heart of the matter, just like a workaholic seed. Is it my turn? Oh, him. Yeah, make it short and easy to understand. I will talk however I want. Sorceress Ida told me everything. Sorceress Ultimacia comes from the future to possess the sorceress of the present day. Meaning, she leaves her body in the future and sends only her consciousness here. Does that sound familiar to you? It's like when Ellone sent our consciousnesses back to the past. You're a smart one. My first guess was that someone in the future with an ability like Ellone was sending the sorceress back here to our time. But no, that is not the answer. So how does the sorceress come back to this time? Do you want to hear how? Not really. Yes. I kept this a secret to surprise you. It is because of me, Odin. I researched Ellone's power long ago. I made out a pattern from the electric current running through Ellone's brain. Once the pattern was determined, it was easy to mechanize. It may only be a toy right now, but in the time of Ultimacia, it is an impressive working machine. Which means there is a machine which imitates Ellone's power. It is I who made the first model of that machine. I named the machine Junction Machine Ellone. It is a wonderful thing to know that my invention is used in the future. Junction Machine Ellone. Ellone. That's about it. So Sorceress Ultimacia came to know about Ellone from that machine. And Ella became Ultimacia's target. You can't blame Odin. It's useless. You want to go outside? You want to fisticuffs? Okay, we continue the story. Let's see. There is only one way to defeat Ultimacia. You must kill her in the future. There is nothing we can do unless we go to the future. There is no way to jump to the future under normal circumstances. But there is still a way. It is because Sorceress Ultimacia plans to compress time. Compressing time with magic, what good will it do for the sorceress to compress time? There may be many reasons, but it doesn't matter. Let's just figure out what Ultimacia is up to. In order for Ultimacia to exit in this time, she must take over the body of a sorceress from the present. But the machine must have a limit. Ultimacia probably needs to go back further in time to achieve time compression. Only Ellone can take her back further into the past. That is why she is desperately seeking her. We must take advantage of Ellone's power. There are two sorceresses in our time, Sorceress Rinoa and Sorceress Adele. Of the two, Adele has not awakened yet. Once recognition is completed, neither Laguna nor I will be safe. Sorceress Adele is probably in the process of awakening inside Lunatic Pandora. Ultimacia will want to possess Adele if Adele wakes up. That would be a horrible event. Adele is a horrible sorceress. If Adele's consciousness wins over Ultimacia, Adele will first destroy this era. So we must use Sorceress Rinoa to inherit Ultimacia's power. That's all for the mission briefing. That didn't tell me jack. First, go to Lunatic Pandora. Ellone's probably being held captive inside, so rescue her first. Then, kill Sorceress Adele before the awakening process is completed. Now we're left with Rinoa as the only sorceress in this era. Then wait for Ultimacia to possess Rinoa. When Ultimacia arrives, it's Ellone's turn. Ellone will send Rinoa back to the past with Ultimacia. Ellone will have to send Rinoa and Ultimacia inside another sorceress she knows in the past. Ida or Adele, that is up to Ellone. Once Ultimacia is in the past, she'll use the time compression magic. We will see some influence here. I don't know what kind of influence, but once Ellone feels it, she'll cut Rinoa and Ultimacia off from the past. Rinoa will come back to this world. Ultimacia also goes back to her own world. What would be left is the time compression world. Past, present, future will all get mixed together. You will keep moving through the time compression towards the future. Once you're out of the time compression, that will be Ultimacia's world. It's all up to you after that. Oh my goodness. Is that it? So you were briefed about the mission. I don't really understand it either. Will you do it? Yes. Alright. Let's go. We'll get aboard Ragnarok. Let's do the final briefing in there. I always wanted to ride that thing. Plus the name sounds so cool. Alright. Everyone? I have no idea what you said, bro. From here, we go straight to our final target, Ultimacia. Let's go over the plan again. First, enter Lunatic Pandora and rescue Ellone. Next, you fight Sorceress Adele. It'll be a surprise attack. Show no mercy. Now here comes the tricky part. Adele will need to pass on her powers before being defeated. Rinoa, will you be willing to accept them? Yes. Motherfucker. Good. Next, we wait for Sorceress Ultimacia to possess Rinoa. This will be hard on you, Rinoa, but will you do it? Yes. That's the spirit. Then Ellone sends Rinoa and Ultimacia to the past. Ellone brings back Rinoa, then head to the future through the compressed time. Ultimacia lives far in the future where none of us can technically exist. There's only one way to make yourself exist in a world like that. As friends, don't forget one another. As friends, believe in one another. Believe in your friends' existence, and they will also believe in yours. To be friends, to like one another, and to love one another, you can't do these things alone. You need somebody. Right, guys? What place reminds you of your friends? Imagine being in that place with all your friends. Once time compression begins, think of that place and try to get there. That's all. That place will welcome you. You'll be able to get there no matter what period you're in. You need love and friendship for this mission, and the courage to believe it. It's all about love, friendship, and courage. I'm counting on you guys. Man, that was a mouthful. Love and friendship, and all that sounds corny, but everyone seems to be up for it. You think it'll succeed? We'll try. Since we got such a late start and things aren't going so hot, I think we might wait till tomorrow to wrap it up. Because I need to look up how to beat Adele. I'm going the wrong way. About did it anyway. Alright. Alright, well, it's kind of been a rough night because I was late trying to get Wine and Roses working. I'll try and do a little checking to see if there's something I can do to make it work, but I've tried uninstalling, reinstalling, and you know, running as administrator and all this, and it just doesn't work. I have a copy, or an older copy, that Wine and Roses apparently wasn't made for, and so it just doesn't work right, which is really weird. I don't know why it doesn't work, but I will see if I can fix it. So tomorrow I will be on time, I promise, at the time listed at the upcoming stream, either 9 or 10 o'clock Central Time, and we will attack Lunatic Pandora. So till then, be sure and leave a thumbs up, subscribe, make that green bar over there grow. That would just be mighty awesome of you. Till next time, this is GameKillerDaddy saying peace and God bless.